can a ceasefire in Ukraine be achieved without Ukraine directly at the negotiation table?
Thank you. To my understanding, the ceasefire without the parties is actually is not a ceasefire. It is an interim arrangement. So whatever effort Trump and Putin are trying to put in the next meeting that they are going to have in Alaska, Anchorage, I think this will be more of ice breaking. They have been talking on phone also. They had been discussing this issue previously also. So they were setting a stage for at least, if not a ceasefire, a pause. And pause could be beneficial for both of them, for Ukraine, for Russia, and giving a space to Mr. Trump also to work out his details how to maneuver through this deal in future. One thing very important is here that Trump is a very important, very interesting personality, because he always try to make the things more pompous, you know. So what he is trying to do is that, you see, whenever there is a conflict anywhere, he is there, the first guy to be there and trying to manage the things, as if that he is the guy who managed everything and ultimately everything got settled. Here also, he had been trying it for quite some time, and in his second term now, it was one his election mandates also, that he would like and to make the peace between Ukraine and Russia. So now, given this situation, even if Trump manages to have a peace deal in some form or ceasefire in some form, it will take some time. It will go by stages. Today, they have started talking. Next step, maybe he will say, as he said, that he is going to speak to Zelensky on this also, and then maybe in the next meeting he will bring in Zelensky.
So you also indicate a next meeting. So this is an opening.
I don't think the next meeting will also be a solution.
Is Trump's approach to Russia fundamentally different from NATO's position, and if so, how? I give you a little background. Putin took 3 days to invade Crimea. Putin took 6 days to invade Georgia. Putin is taking 3 years to complete the war with Ukraine. Is Putin the nightmare for the European countries and leaders?
Oh yes, exactly. I do agree, because Putin had been a nightmare because he is a great power leader. Russia is not a small country. It's a big power. It has got a very sustainable strength, militarily, economically, and so far its political arena is also concerned. So in that case, Putin is not a person who can be subdued just like that. In any other case that other countries usually does to the smaller country. So, but I'm sure Putin had a lot of patience, because NATO was gradually getting very close to their backyard. So they had the reason to be scared of, and that's why this reaction came in. But now Putin also wants to end the war, because I think a lot of manpower losses have occurred. Just I was reading yesterday that about 30 lakhs to 40 lakhs soldiers are being inducted every month. I mean, this is not a very small amount of losses that they are suffering. And not only the losses, when the military goes into operation, actually they need to rest and refit also. They have to bring back their soldiers again, give them a little bit of rest, refit, and then send them back again to the war field. So you know, for the rotation, you need the 3 times the forces that you require to hold the ground. So this is also becoming very expensive for Putin also to hold the ground, rather than whatever ground he has achieved. If he can retain it by negotiation with Trump during these forthcoming meetings, I think it will be a big achievement for him, because Crimea is gone case. It will not come back to Ukraine anymore.
Do you think America will get NATO, all members, with this negotiation? NATO will agree Trump's negotiation?
Not very unlikely. NATO and EU are not likely to agree, but at the end of the day, since the largest stakeholder is USA.
Yes.
And Trump is running the show.